माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्याद्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव।
The Guru's help must be perceived, but the Guru need not be visible. You must benefit and attain the required peace and knowledge, but Nanagaru should not be visible. You must not even get the thought that Nanagaru is doing the work. Only then can Sri Nanagaru be called Nanagaru in a true sense. A quote from Sadguru Sri Nanagaru's speech.
The dispeller of the darkness of ignorance is Guru. With whomever our mind gets harmonized, he is only our Guru. In whose presence our mind subsides, and all its wanderings cease to exist effortlessly, we experience the unworldly bliss, our tolerance and patience increase, and we get immense attraction resembling the iron filings attracting towards a magnet. He is only our Guru. In whose presence we develop equanimity, our flawed thinking faculty reduces, good-heartedness increases, the craving to know ourselves increases, the yearning to transcend nature increases, and the urge to overcome the vicious cycle of births and deaths increases. He is only our Guru. In whose presence we can see only the Guru in everyone and everywhere. He is only our Guru. Not everyone who declares themselves as Guru become a Guru. Whoever chants the mantra does not become a Guru. Only the one who introverts our mind by initiating a mantra is eligible to be called a Guru. A person with untainted credentials is qualified to become Guru. The Mahatma whose sight awakens our consciousness, the purest of the pure whose words chase us, the sacred man by touching whose feet our mind gets introverted, the holy man whose presence takes us to the ultimate. He alone is our Guru. One who expects something from us is not a Guru but a burden.
As long as we have weaknesses, Guru's help is required. We cannot get released from our weaknesses without his grace. Guru will not abandon us till he awakens us from the sleep of ignorance or ego. Guru does not require a body. We don't realize it until he accepts a form and unites us within him. It is said that knowledge acquired without Guru is blind knowledge. Learning directly from a Guru rather than from the books is better.
There is nothing equivalent to the grace of the Guru. He is our Guru, who reduces the force of our habits, introverts our minds, and bestows us with self-knowledge. Our Guru alone chases and protects us throughout our births until we get liberated. Usually, there is no relationship between our words and thoughts. They are always different. Guru ensures that our words and thoughts are harmonized. Guru's sight, words, behavior, and every moment are but his grace. Guru's very form is grace. Guru guides us in every moment. We know that our mind is getting extroverted. Though we are not aware of the reason for it, the indwelling God knows the same. The Guru weakens the tendencies that extrovert our minds. He weakens the diseases within our body and mind.
Only a self-realized master is eligible for the word Guru. Guru is not different from God, as it is difficult to adore the formless God, out of love for jivas or individual souls. God himself takes a form and incarnates as Guru. Guru is not an alien to us. As we keep on worshipping God, meditate upon him, and yearn for Him, God Himself takes a form and appears as our Guru. Only by experiencing the truth will we understand that the truth has assumed a form to reveal itself. Until then, we won't understand it. The Lord said in the Gita, "Until and unless we have not performed spiritual practices for several births or don't have the merit of several births or have not performed good deeds in several births, our face will not even turn towards the Lord. We will not even get the thought of getting released from death. Therefore we need to possess the strength of merit to recognize the Guru."
Some people think, it is enough if we watch cinemas, eat all the available grass, and then die. For such people, body alone is truth, body alone is self, body alone is everything. They are always concerned about what they are eating, what they are wearing, what cinemas they are watching, and nothing else. Their care of address is only garments shop. Such people presume the gross to be consciousness. The false seems to be true for them. Their only goal is to make the body happy as far as possible. That is all. They consider themselves to be non-existent when their body dies. They are always concerned only about gross objects. However, a devotee is always concerned about God. A body-minded person sees only gross objects everywhere, whereas a devotee sees only God everywhere by the grace of the Guru. Nowadays some people say that they are not able to enjoy. Guru destroys all such crazy thoughts within us. They talk thus as they don't know what true joy means and are ignorant of where it is found. It is only Guru who annihilates our body-mindedness. Can we conclude that the jiva has no end? No, there is an end to the journeys made by jiva. The jiva ceases to exist once he attains self-realization, which cannot be achieved without Guru's grace. The jiva travels to several other worlds after his death. However, those worlds are as false as the jiva. No jiva can attain that state of equanimity, bliss, peace, and knowledge without the grace of the Guru.
As long as we desire self-realization and remain seekers of truth, we need the help of the Guru. Guru exists as self within us. Therefore, as long as our duality is not annihilated, Guru is required. Initially, we may consider Guru to be apart from us. Even Guru observes what we think about him. Guru gradually enables us to overcome the faculty of differentiation and bestows us with the faculty of oneness. He thereby leads us to the fearless state and grants us liberation. All these sermons, writings, words, etc., are carried on by Guru casually. As long as the Guru does not release us from the differentiating faculty, he will not abandon us.
Without self-realization, there is no realization of divinity. Without realizing the divinity, self-knowledge cannot be attained. Knowledge does not imply information. That which is grasped by the senses cannot be called knowledge. It is merely information. Information is different from knowledge. There is a truth within our heart. If we can experience it as it is called self-knowledge. Knowledge does not imply compiling information about the world with our senses. Knowing that there are 23 states in Andhra Pradesh is not knowledge. Knowledge means experiencing the truth within us, which releases us from death. This is the principle involved here. All that is compiled by the senses is merely information. That is not true knowledge. That is not faithful knowledge. That is not loyal knowledge. Information cannot release us from death. Only self-knowledge can release us from death. It is Guru who bestows us with self-knowledge.
Guru's silence is much greater than all the scriptures. No book can describe the grace of the Guru. No mouth can express the same. It is beyond words. We may hear a lot of sermons and also perform several spiritual practices. We do not even have the power to recognize the intensity or progress of our spiritual practices. We may think that we are not at all evolving, but we are unaware of how far we have progressed. Guru takes care of the same. We may not even be able to recognize the process happening within. The Guru takes care of all these. But how long does he take care? As long as the disease persists, the patient is retained in a hospital. The same is the case even with the Guru. Until we merge with the Guru as the river merges with the ocean, he takes care of us.
Guru implies self only. There is no existence for Guru, God, Jiva, or a world apart from the self. It looks as if silver exists in a pearl shell. But does silver exist in the pearl shell? No, as silver doesn't exist in a pearl shell. Even peace does not exist in this world. Guru is the most compassionate one. Only out of grace, he says that the existence of peace in this world is as false as the existence of silver in a pearl shell. Though nothing exists externally, we feel as if something exists. It is only our ego that makes us think so. Therefore, who can describe the glory of Guru's silence, power, and peace despite writing many books or giving innumerable sermons? It is beyond the written and spoken expression.
We must have gratitude towards Guru. One who teaches us in schools and colleges is not our Guru. He is our Guru, who watches our behavior, preaches to us how to get rid of our weaknesses, and not only grants us the required power to overcome our shortcomings but also releases us from them. Guru is not merely a preacher. He accepts a lot of responsibility. Slowly and steadily, Guru tries to merge our individual I into the universal I. Even if we become anxious, he would not. Sometimes, he subjects us to pain and gauges our eligibility to attain self-realization. If we do not deserve it, he will wait for our sake. After a certain period, he again examines whether we are eligible enough. Thus he brings about our maturity. Once we become 100% sweet and 100% fit enough, he will swallow us. He is Guru. Only our mind forms an obstacle in attaining the state of self-realization. The Guru's work consists of swallowing our minds even without our knowledge. It is invisible to our eyes. Guru implies a great ocean. Guru is as wide as the sky and as deep as the ocean. He is limitless. Why does he talk to us so sweetly? It is only to drag us into that great ocean. Currently, we are limited to our bodies and minds, but once we reach that great ocean, we will become limitless. Though we may not like to merge in that ocean with the fear of losing our name and form, once we get the grace of Guru, we will be dragged into that ocean irrespective of our likes and dislikes. Such is the force of Guru's grace.
Thought emanates from tendency or vasana. Action arises from thought. When we enjoy the fruit of action, it creates the tendency or vasana, which begets the thought. This is the vicious circle of karma. We cannot get out of it without the grace of the Guru. This is only called samsara. Samsara doesn't refer to our family. The indwelling guru points out our defects. When we try to eliminate them, he will help us. Whoever is subject to Guru's grace gets liberated.
If Guru has caught hold of us, remember it to be a relation of several births. If we catch hold of Guru and keep changing Gurus every 10 days on the advice of our fellowmen, such relationships do not sustain. Such Gurus speak out something, but internally, they may possess some other desires, may crave honor, or may desire the glorification of their egos.
When we approach a guru, we must never desire anything. We must not display our arrogance. Some people vomit out their flaws in the presence of guru. The guru tries to eradicate them but does not identify himself with them. One identifying with them cannot be called guru. He is merely a jiva. Guru's grace is the most powerful. We must try to eliminate our tendencies that obstruct attaining self-knowledge. We must not possess any doubts. If we have any doubts, we must humbly take the refuge of a guru and get them clarified. We can never clear the debt of our guru, who bestows us with self-realization. The only way to clear the debt of guru is to attain the state of guru.
There existed a guru in Germany. Many people used to visit him. Once, he was asked, "Why are people flocking to you but not coming to us?" The guru replied, "People are attracted to me as I am aware of the following two things. 1. I know I have done nothing or am not the doer. 2. I am aware that I know nothing. The body performs the work, but the mind declares it has done it. Therefore we are restricted to body and mind. The self within is in no way related to them. The truth within our heart never thinks that it is omniscient. It is only our intellect which states that it knows everything. We identify ourselves with our intellect, not the truth within the heart." As the German guru transcended his intellect, he was adored by people.
Several people preach, "Get rid of attachment, get rid of attachment." But one should not sacrifice their attachment towards Mahatmas, Maharishis, holy people, and gurus.
ఎనలేని పెన్నిది శ్రీనాన్న సన్నిధి మనకు ఎనలేని పెన్నిది గురుపాద సన్నిధి ఎనలేని పెన్నిది గురి తప్పని నిజ దృష్టికి గురుదే తానన్నది మరచిపోకు అన్నది శ్రీనాన్న సన్నిధి మనకు ఎనలేని పెన్నిది జపములేల తపములేల సాధన సంపదలేల జపములేల తపములేల సాధన సంపదలేల సతతము నిన్ను మది తలచిన చాలును పొమ్మన్నది జపములేల తపములేల సాధన సంపదలేల సతతము నిన్ను మది తలచిన చాలును పొమ్మన్నది చెప్పుడు మాటలను విని చెడిపోకు అన్నది చెప్పుడు మాటలను విని చెడిపోకు అన్నది ఎప్పటికీ నీవే తన ఏరుగటన అన్నది మరచిపోకు అన్నది గురుపాద సన్నిధి ఎనలేని పెన్నిది గురి తప్పని నిజ దృష్టికి గురుదే తానన్నది మురిసిపోకు అన్నది కులశైలముల తెగి వచ్చి పైపడిన జలరాసులే పొంగి ప్రళయమే కలిగిన కులశైలములకెల్లా తెగి వచ్చి పైపడిన జలరాసులే పొంగి ప్రళయమే కలిగిన చెలించని భక్తునికే కలదు స్థానమన్నది చెలించని భక్తునికే కలదు స్థానమన్నది కలనైనా ఎలను గూర్చి కలవరపడకన్నది కలనైనా ఎలను గూర్చి కలవరపడకన్నది మరచిపోకు అన్నది తెలియును నిజమన్నది గురుపాద సన్నిధి ఎనలేని పెన్నిది గురి తప్పని నిజ దృష్టికి గురుతే తానన్నది మరచిపోకు అన్నది శ్రీనాన్న సన్నిధి మనకు ఎనలే